Hey guys, Shavous is coming up, and once again, we have this amazing opportunity to receive the Torah. Now, to receive the Torah, we can receive at many levels, but if we want to receive it properly, we need to receive it like by Matan Torah, where we tell Hashem, I want you. Whatever you want, you tell me, I'll do it. Because then we allow ourselves to fully take in the Torah. Now, when we bind at this level, we're going to have excitement. We're going to be passionate. We're going to feel alive. But one of the scary parts about this is when you go for it like this, at this level, a lot of times you fall on your face. And now, not only do we know that we can fall on our face, we also know what's written in the Torah. And we know that we struggle with certain things. And to fully say, Hashem, I'm yours, even though we know certain experiences are going to show up, it's hard. So what would allow us to show up this Shavous and say, Hashem, I'm yours, whatever shows up, I'm going to do what you want? What would allow that? I know for myself, it could be sometimes be struggling because like B'chol Meidecha means drop anything and be fully in for Hashem. And it's like my responsibilities, or if I've done this in the past and it's gone, what would allow me to fully buy in? So here's an interesting thought that I've been thinking about that's been helping me ground it and it allows me to go in at a higher level. In the base of Mikdash, in the Holy of Holies, Hashem had the Aron. And the Torah tells us that the Aron did not take up space. In other words, the Aron was 2.5 ames wide, and the room it was in was 20 ames, and yet when you measure from one side of the Aron, it would only be 10 ames. It would be 10 ames. You measure from the other side, it would be 10 ames. So that 2.5 ames kind of disappeared, didn't take up space. So we're seeing in the Holy of Holies, a place where Hashem reveals himself the most. One aspect is that nothing takes up space. And at the same time, it had to have very specific dimensions. So what does it allow for? That allows me, with my love for Hashem and my fully going in, there's a part of it that's chaotic. There's a part of it that has no rules. No matter what, do whatever Hashem wants. One of my favorite Chassidim said, it looks like Chassidim have intuition, but really have quick judgment. They're constantly asking themselves, what does Hashem want here, right? So when I'm fully going in fully for Hashem, it's sometimes Hashem might ask you to drop everything. Anything you valued, Hashem might ask. But at the same time, there is some dimension. The dimension is, it's about Hashem, right? If you love somebody and they ask for coffee and you love them so much you got them Coke, it's very nice, but it's not what they asked for. That didn't take care of their needs. So when we're going fully in for Hashem, yes, there's a part that he's asking us to let go of everything. But then he wants us to go back in there and do exactly what he wants. So what I'm finding with this idea, it allows me to go fully in, and allows my Nefesh Bahamas to fully bind, which is part of B'chol Meidecha. Because it allows a certain sense of security and at the same time unknowingness. So it's kind of this mix that allows for every part of myself to wholesomely show up and wholesomely say, Na'aseh v'nishma. Hashem, I'm ready to do whatever you want. I hope this idea helps you bind. I hope this idea allows you at a certain level to bind at a higher level this Matan Torah, this Shavous. And I want to wish you to receive the Torah b'simcha v'pnimius, with joy and integration.